Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
Hey y'all, what's good, what's happening? It's your girl from Republic and welcome back to another video. So today we're getting a braid done on my hair, and also it's my 1 year anniversary. I'll be attempting this really cool hairstyle that I've been seeing. I'm gonna post a picture up here just with my natural hair, no extensions. Is this my first time braiding my own hair? No. Am I nervous? Yes. Are you gonna keep this in for like a week or two? Definitely. But without further ado, let's get into this video. The gel that I will be using is the Native Child gel. I don't even know if I have enough for my whole head. We're just gonna see what happens and let God. Getting into this video, I'm going to part my hair in a zigzag formation, and I'm starting a little over my middle part just so that I have this nice parting. I will be going over to clean the lines over again, so it's kind of like a parting that you are having a side part and then getting the rest of my hair out of my face and cleaning this part up. Now, I kid you not, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this quite great. If I had taken a bit more time to do this braid out, it would probably look nicer at the back as well. But one thing about me, as long as the front looks good, I am sorted. So you can basically see me cleaning up the parts, making sure that my lines are good, that I do not have any chunky spaces in between the sections, and you will just see me going back and forth between this and showing you guys as well. Now I'm gonna go in with my gel, and this is only gonna be a little bit at the roots and on my hairline, just so that I have this clean, sleek type of look when it comes to braiding my hair down. Now, what I like about this gel is that it doesn't give any white cast whatsoever, and you can see me kind of working the product into my hair just so that it doesn't have any residue. But this gel specifically doesn't give off any residue, and it really works like a balm. So I'm also doing this on my edges, making sure that my edges are inside the braid. I don't want to have any hair left out. And this is where I begin my braid. It is a 3-strand braid, guys. I cannot give you anything more in depth or in detail in regards to a braid, but you can definitely check out other people's YouTubes on how to do a braid if you're somebody that does not know how to braid their own hair. It's very simple: over, under, over. And this is an out plait, so if it's an in plait, it's under, over, under. So this is an out plait, which means over, under, over. That way you see the braid and the pattern of the braid. And you guys can see I'm working quite slow. Remember, this video is sped up in 2 times speed, just so that I can give you guys the best view and basically explanation as to how I braid my hair. And this is as simple as it gets, guys. Take your time with building the braid. My hair is very uneven, so I've had quite some chunks of my braid kind of like be out. I kind of redid this braid, and also my braid was a bit uneven towards the end because I did not make it too tight, and I also didn't want it too tight to the point where I would have a headache. Now, it's very important for me to braid my hair to the very end. You might find that the hair that I have on my nape, I do not cut that. I like the hair on my nape. If you're somebody that does not like having hair on your nape, you can want to gel that up, or you can want to braid that into your braid as well. But for me specifically, I like the look. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. So I'm just going in with the second part and I'm crossing over into the next braid, making sure that it is asymmetrical and it's giving kind of like a zigzag type of parting. And I'm just getting my hair out of the way and making sure that my parting is clean and that my line is clean before I add gel onto the part. If you're somebody that doesn't want to use gel, you can use like a thick batter. I do recommend this. This will just not only help moisturize your hair but not also give you that itchy or jelly look that a lot of people don't like if you're somebody that doesn't want to put any gel on their hair. For me specifically, this is one of the few gels that I use. Besides that, I use hair wax mainly when I'm doing my hair. That is what works best for me without giving me any funny residue or any reactions on my scalp. And this is a very, very repetitive step. You start off with a small braid and feed in over, under, over, and making sure that the braid is intact, not too tight to the point where you have a headache, but making sure that the braid is not too loose to the point where it's just flimsy and there's no structure to it.
Turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey, 2 sprinters to Quebec. Cherie, who am on back. They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G block. You know I gotta bring the D block. Cause you know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey.
So I've mentioned before that my hair is uneven, and you guys can see here that is because when I did my trim, I cut it in a straight form, so making sure that I didn't have any split ends or dead ends in that factor, but I'm braiding all the way down and making sure that I do not have any hair coming out of the braid. Now the gel helps with that. And I'm going into my next part. This one I made a little bit thicker, but because my hands were tired, I kid you not, I think it took me like an hour to film this whole video, which also meant doing this whole braid took me like an hour 30 minutes, and cutting this video to like 15 minutes just so you guys have a proper video to watch in a time frame that is not boring or exhausting is really where I'm also proud of myself in terms of my video editing and giving you guys the important parts of the video. Sectioning out my hair, making sure that the part is somewhat clean. As you can see here, the part wasn't as clean as I thought it would be, but my hands were tied and I was getting a bit lazy, honestly speaking. But you guys can see it's very repetitive, a zigzag, starting off with a small braid and then feeding in. As you guys can see, my hair is extremely thick. If you're somebody that can work in smaller parts with extremely thick hair, I mean, kudos to you. If you have fine hair, this is going to be even better and even faster for you to get done.
You know how sticky it gets. Home hanging on my neck. The bracelet matches a set. My brother name is $10. Stop all that back and forth over the net.
Now bear in mind that I did not have a mirror behind my bed, as you guys can see, like behind my back. That is why my parts in the back, you will see at the end of the video, are not as clean as it is in the front, because I could not see what I was doing at the back of my head. I literally should have asked my mom to part the lines for me in the back, but she wasn't here to help me, and I was just like, you know what, F it, let me just get this over and done with. I just need my hair closed. So yeah, my lines aren't as clean as I want it to be in the back, but like I said also in the beginning of this video, as long as the front is neat and looking good, I'm happy. So notice that I'm not putting the gel on my scalp, and I'm more of it putting it towards the roots of my hair and just before my scalp. That is so that I do not get any scalp irritations or dry scalp syndrome, which means I do have a couple of dry patches on my hair and I'm not trying to get like flaky scalp. A lot of the times you find that most gels give you flaky scalp when applied on the scalp. Gels are not supposed to be applied on your scalp. It's supposed to be applied on your hair to give you a flatter, sleeker look. Okay, and this is how I achieve this look without having any irritations so far. I currently have this hairstyle in for 2 days from posting this video, so I will, if not, give you an update on how my hair looks, probably via YouTube shorts. But yeah guys, make sure that you're putting it on the base of your hair and not on your scalp to avoid any types of irritations or flaky scalp sooner than later. Now you guys can see I'm so happy that I'm heading towards the end of this video and towards the end of this hairstyle. And ciao, I kid you not, we're still continuing the zigzag motion until we get to the last two. The last two is going to be like Dutch braids to the side. That is because the space in the back will not be able to allow you to braid in a zigzag motion, but it'll only allow you to give the space to have like a split braid in the middle towards the end. But yeah, also depending on how thick or thin your parting is how your braids will determine how your braids will come out as well.
You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. She want me to play with that cat, ayy. She love how I make it on wet, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. Hey yo, Eric, bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid. And free big slime out the cage. And shorty tried to play it cool, but now she wish she would've stayed. Cause every song that I made is ringing like I got engaged. Love my guys, I wouldn't trade, ayy. From the cradle to the grave, ayy. Gordo got me on a wave, ayy. And got me on a wave. Couple hits, now you brave. Wait, you niggas better behave. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it. Yeah. If I'm with two of them, then it's a threesome. If she alone, you know she a freak one. If it's an escort, it's a police one. King of the hill, you know it's
right at this point I'm busy with the last two braids, making sure that I split them in half and that I just get this done. My arms were so tired. I was having a workout. At this point, this is a workout. You can see some of the braids are inconsistent because my arms were so tired, but I managed to get it done and kind of achieve the pattern of the braid is what I'm most proud of at the end of the day. As long as I got the pattern right, I am happy, because 9 times out of 10 I usually get the pattern wrong. So this time I was really proud of myself, and I'll probably be trying other patterns really soon and showing you guys as I improve with my braiding videos. So yeah, and this right here is just showing you the back of my hair. Like I mentioned, it's not as clean as I want it to be because I didn't have any body seeing the back. So I'm using a really strong thread to sew the back in place, making sure that it doesn't get loose very quickly and that the hairstyle can keep intact for about a week maximum before it starts looking ugly. I'm using a curved needle. This will just help in terms of curvature and putting the braid in a style that I won't prick myself. And yeah, this is how I am braiding my hair together. Not braiding, sewing my braids together, sorry, just so that it stays intact and that there isn't any movement or braids coming loose by the end of the week.
Every song that I made is ringing like I got engaged. Love my guys, I wouldn't trade. From the cradle to the grave. Gordo got me on a wave. And got me on a wave. Couple hits, now you brave. Wait, you niggas better behave. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it. Yeah. If I'm with two of them, then it's a threesome. If she alone, you know she a freak one. If it's an escort, it's a police one. King of the hill, you know it's a steep one. If we together. together, you know it's a brief one. Back in the ocean, you go.
Yeah guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys really like this tutorial, in depth and detail. If you do want to see more hair videos, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this look and how I achieved it. I'm super proud of myself that I actually finished this hairstyle. And yeah guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and join the Saying Gang. Turn on my notification bells to get notified whenever I post, and bye.